Hi, hello, welcome to episode 9 of Playing Around with My Old Makeup. If you are new to my channel or to this series here, basically, every single time I film one of these videos, I just have a bucket of all of my eyeshadow palettes and I pull one out. So let's just pull out today's. I'll just grab this one right at the top. Alright, this is the Smokey Glow Palette from Midas Cosmetics, so let me grab that real quick. So this is what the outer packaging of the palette looks like. And then flipping inside, hopefully nothing falls out. I did just have a couple of shadows pop out, and I did just glue them down really quickly. This is what the palette itself looks like. This is definitely, why do I feel like this came out around Natasha Denona's like Love palette super long ago, and it's just always kind of reminded me of that. I really do love a lot of like the really nice shimmery shades, like Leno, Nutty. They're both really pretty and really purple. I'm really excited. So let's jump in, shall we? I'm thinking, let's see, like I almost want to do something different, but I also want to make sure that I'm able to like make it look good. So I guess we'll just do something I'm like kind of used to that I've done before. So I just have my eyes, just put some of my e.l.f. Camo CC cream like over my eyelids like normal. I'm just gonna tap it out. We're gonna try something different. I'm really scared because with how I've been doing my eyeshadow lately, I think this will look fun. Okay, can I find any type of brush to use? Alright, I'm gonna start with like a flat shader brush. This one is the Real Techniques. I'm gonna dip into, I think it's Collage. Like a super hot pink. And I'm going to start tapping that into our inner corners of the eye. I'm just gonna take it about halfway. I'm in between either taking Warrior, the matte red, or Rose, it's like pinkier shade. I think I'm gonna start with Warrior using the exact same brush. And I'm just gonna put just a little bit right next to the pink. Maybe we'll do this and then we'll like blend it in to the like hot pink with the rose shade. It's taking a little bit of that rose shade. I'm gonna start softening that. I almost feel like, and I mean, this palette is a couple years old, but I almost feel like the red is, I don't know, it's there, but I feel like it's just not layering super great over the pink. I don't know if you can see it, looks a little patchy. It's not really laying down. I feel like it just, it's like swiping away. Which, I mean, honestly, I guess could be the fact that I used a foundation as my eyeshadow primer. I don't know, these are the weird things that I guess just happen sometimes, but we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, for the rest of the eye, I'm just gonna take the shade Amazing, that like darkish red, with like a flat shader brush. Just gonna pack that on. This is probably like our depth shade. It doesn't seem so dark, which it could just be like, I mean, like, it's still performing. I don't know. I feel like it's just not as dark as I want it to be. But that's fine. Using the same brush and just any little bit of excess product in the brush, I'm just gonna start smudging the darker red into the brighter red. And then I'm just gonna take a blending brush and just start to soften out these edges a bit. I think I'm gonna dip maybe into Rose a little bit, just to help to soften out that darker red shade. To help blend out the inner corner of the eye, I'm just going to go in with the shade Basic, which is just a white with like a big fluffy brush. I almost wish I would have had this palette pulled for like Valentine's Day. Because whenever I whack out this palette, all I want to do is like Valentine's Day makeup. And I know that it has other shades, but I just don't want to grab them. I feel like I'll definitely have to one day force myself to use the other shades like I have, and I don't know, like I feel like this palette to me just, I feel like I just have to use like the pinky-ish, you know, Valentine's kind of colors. I don't know, it's just what it calls for, at least in my brain. Okay, I'm gonna do what I normally do and just clean up my edges real quick. Okay, now that everything is cleaned up, I am thinking of taking one of my favorite shades. Now, this is something that I would definitely say, I wish that this brand, I know that they have rebranded. I sadly did not try like their most recent palette from their new rebrand Midas, but this palette has a couple of really nice like shimmer formulas, like the shade Nutty. I know that at one point I think they like released these as singles, and they're just, They're so good. It saddens me when there's brands like Midas, unfortunately, that have kind of, like, I know that they're not, like, gone per se, but it just, like, saddens me because, like, it's a really good formula. But anyways, I'm just gonna take another flat shader brush, that shade Nutty. I'm gonna take it for one as a brow bone highlight, because I think that'll be really fun. And I do feel like this is one of those shades that almost is more kind of transformative. I feel like it looks kind of blue-ish, but it's just really, really pretty, really blingy. I'm thinking of taking the same shade into the inner corner of the eye just a little bit. I just want to see if it'll do anything. It's almost not really like layering. No, it is. It's kind of building up. I think it looks nice. I almost want to use, I think I'm going to take, should I take a little bit of group chat? I think so. It seems like a really pretty pink. Like, I feel like in the swatch that I just did, it doesn't look very gold, but I feel like, it's not gold, but like, I don't know if anybody ever notices this, like, I have noticed sometimes, like, certain shimmer shades will, like, certain whites or whatever will have, like, gold flecks in it. And at least for me, like, depending on the look, which most times for the look that I want, if I'm going for, like, a white, I want it, or, like, a pink or something like that, I want it to be, like, that color. But I'm gonna take a little bit of the NYX Glitter Primer. I really need to find, I bought a new one recently, and I don't know where it is. I've literally been, like, nursing this thing for, God, it feels like a year, honestly. I just, like, I keep thinking the bottle's empty, and then I'm somehow able to, like, squeeze it a little bit more out. But let's just apply a little bit of our glitter primer. Okay, so back in with group chat. Same brush. There we go, it's looking a lot better. I think the only thing I ever hate, random, I always hate when you have like the shimmer and then you're like, alright, how do I transition this to the matte? Because it doesn't really blend, you know? Whatever. I'm just gonna rock with it. Let's take our finger a little bit and just see if that'll do anything different. So pretty. This is right up my alley for shimmers. Jeez, that's so pretty. I don't even want to use a liner. I think that's so pretty. Oh, yes. Okay, let's do some white in our waterline. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a pencil brush with the shade Amazing. I'm just gonna run that directly under the lash line. I'm thinking I want to do like some lashes, but I don't know if I want to use, I'm thinking I want to use the same pair that I did last week, but I don't know. So I'm gonna go in with like a small dummy brush, and I'm thinking of taking Colleague, that like pink, just blending that out. Back in with our massive fluffy blending brush just to soften that all away. I'm gonna go work with my sponge a little bit just to not be so pink. I think I am gonna go ahead and go in with those exact same lashes that I did use in my last video. I just really like them. They're super fluffy. If you didn't see that, let me bust them out. They are just super full. I picked them up from Dollar Tree. They are Ayani Wispy Full Dramatic, if you would like to go and pick them up. Okay, so basically the eyes are done, but I thought it'd be really fun because I'm feeling creative, of course, to do kind of like some blushy something using this palette as well. So let's see, what brushes do I even want to use? I don't know. Let's take this. This is like random brush, probably too small. But let's start with Colleague, so that hot pink shade. I'm just gonna, oh my god. Talk about like perfectly pink circular cheeks. Oh yeah. I love it. I feel like with these lashes, it's definitely giving doll, you know, which I think is fun. Ooh, why not? Let's do it. I'm not going anywhere. God, I love this. Okay, I'm gonna take my angle brush. I think we're gonna dip into like either Rose or Amazing. Let's start with Rose, just like a little bit. And I'm gonna kind of red contour-ish. I'm just gonna also start blending in that pink. I want to do a little bit of highlighter, so I'm gonna take that Nutty shade again, and my little highlighter brush that I like to use. A little on the cheeks. I love the glitter on this. It's just so blingy. Okay, let me apply lipstick real quick. Let me just show you what I think I'm gonna use. I'm thinking I'm just gonna use I've used this before. It's from Glamlight Red Velvet. So let me apply that real quick. Alrighty, so I do have the lipstick on now, but this concludes my video today playing with the Smokey Glow Palette from Midas Cosmetics. I really do hope that you do enjoy this video. I really enjoyed bringing this to you. I think it's like super pretty. I'm like checking myself out in my mirror behind myself. Yeah, I really do hope that you did enjoy. Please drop me a comment down below to let me know if you did enjoy this video as well, and give me a like if you want to, subscribe as well if you would like to. I would love to have you join me for this channel. I think I just got makeup on my sleeve. We love that for me. Anyways, I love you so much. I hope that you are having a fantastic day or whatever time of day it is for you, and I will see you on my next video. Alright, bye.